Hi, we're going to make an ocean porcelain craft today. It is a halibut, and it's made out of seashells. And this is a finished product. And it can be any size or any kind of shells that you want to do. And I'll show you how to do it. I'll provide you with the information on the tools and all the safety features. We'll start with the board. We drew the outline of a halibut. We can either cut it out with a jigsaw, saber saw. You don't have to cut it out. You can leave it on the board and apply your shells here and paint like seaweed to make it look like it's underwater, or you could glue rocks to it and leave it laying on as a tabletop. So you don't have to cut it out. And you can also do a salmon. The types of shells you use can be limpets, mussels, horseshoe clams, cockles, regular clams, and scallops. The thing when you're picking your shells, please wear rubber gloves to protect yourself from the bacteria. Always bring the shells home, bleach them to kill any bacteria that might be on the shells. Don't leave them in the bleach except overnight because they will deteriorate the shells. And if you put them in hot sunlight after you've processed them, they will deteriorate too. They'll crumble up. And you can spray them with polyurethane to give them a shine if you like to have a shiny one, or you can leave them dull. And it's strictly a matter of a preference. You can spray them before you put them on the board or after. Also, you can spray paint them to get different colors. You don't have to stick to the natural colors. You can get very festive. All right, as you see, I've already had my halibut cut out. And one of the first things you have to do is you need to lay out your shells to get an approximation of how you want them to go. My suggestion is you start with smaller shells at the tail and have smaller shells at the nose. And then have the larger shells in the middle. You can use, these are my cockle shells I've started with, and I'm going to mix them with scallop shells, and it's going to give a different design. Or you can just have strictly clam shells. This is like the original one you saw. Just glue the clam shells down. Or you can have just straight cockle shells. There's no limit to what you can do. It's just your imagination and what shells you find on the beach. The first thing you need to do is when you get your halibut cut out is lay down the shells, kind of line them up. Form a direction of where you would like them to go, if you want the tops this way or that way. And it's better to start with the smaller ones on each end and work with bigger ones in the middle. You don't have to use all of one kind. This one here, we mixed the scallops with the cockle shell. We did the same here. And you just take these, you get your glue gun, you put down your glue, and you go to it. The number of shells you'll need will be depending on how big of a halibut you want. You just keep going, stacking them on top of each other till it's done. I hope you enjoyed our little project today. It can be family fun, no age group, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, baby can go. You can bring your out-of-town guest, and they can make one of these too, and they can take back a part of Alaska that's unique to them. They know where they got those shells. There'll be a lot of memories. But there are safety factors that I didn't mention earlier. If the children gather the shells, make sure there's an adult supervision when you're cutting out the board or when the hot glue gun is used. And I hope to see you back next time, and we'll see what kind of project we can come up with. Thanks for joining us at Around Our House.
For complete instructions on today's project, please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Around Our House, care of KATH-TV, 1107 West 8th Street, Suite 1, Juneau, Alaska 99801, and specify the project listed on the bottom of this screen.